There will be many times when you'll need to move and position your objects very precisely. You may have to type in numbers to align them exactly the way that you want. Now we can do this in what's called the channel box. Now the channel box usually lives on the right side of your screen. So here I have the channel box, and usually you can access it by pressing this tab here. And if it's not available, you can also get to it by pressing this button here. The channel box is this interface up here. We also have the layer editor. Now we're going to focus just on the channel box. Now the channel box essentially just shows us where the object is at in space. So if I select, say, this chair, you can see all sorts of information about it. So we have the name of the chair. We have its position in X, Y, and Z, as well as rotation and scale. We also have another variable here called visibility, which we can turn on or off. Now, through the channel box, we can change all sorts of information about this object. If we wanted to, we could move it in any position. So if I don't want it to be here in X, I could say maybe type in 0, and it would jump over there. Or I could type in, say, -2, and it would move back the other direction. I can move it up in Y by, say, maybe typing in the number 3, and that would move it vertically. I'm going to go ahead and type in 0 here. We can also do rotation. Right now, this is rotated at -45 degrees. If I put 0 in, it lines up with the couch. All of these values can also be manipulated in groups. So if we wanted to, we could scale it in X by 2, but that would just make it wider. If we want to scale it uniformly, we could select all of these and type in the number 2, and that would make it twice as big. Or if we keep these highlighted, type in 1, it'll go ahead and put it back to where it was. Now, in addition to this, we can also change the name of the object. So if I select this, right now this is called Mod Chair 2, I could change this to Mod Chair 3 or change it to whatever I want. Now, another way to use the channel box is as a slider. So if I select the name of one of these attributes and then middle click and drag in the interface, it will allow me to slide that. So I'm going to select Rotate Y and then middle click and drag in the interface. And if I drag left or right, that allows me to dial that number up or down. And again, I can do this for multiple values as well. So if I select all of these for scale and middle click and drag, I can affect all of them. And again, if I want to, I can highlight the values and type in whatever number I want. So those are some of the basic things that we can do with the channel box. So many times you'll need to position objects at a very precise location or move them a specific amount, and we can do that very easily in the channel box.